Hello, I'm Simon Thakre. I am a student of Butterfly. My student code is FS436039. So let me explain assignment question. So the first question is X smallest. You are given 2D array with n rows and n columns having positive integer x, and uh, as is defined as a collection element of the left diagonal and right diagonal of the array. Rent the smallest element of x. So the question is said that there is a matrix 2D array and have to find smallest element from left diagonal and right diagonal. Left diagonal is 1 4, right diagonal is 1 3. So we have to find the min element, smallest element of both of diagonal. So first we have to first, we check if left diagonal. So approach is first we check any smallest element in the left diagonal or not, or then we check if there will be any the smallest element in right diagonal. So it will give output. So let me code. Put dot split. Then let t be zero. Let index equals to 1 for let x equals to 0, x less than t, x is plus plus. We iterate we first took that 1 to string to number, and then we took index to print given data, then let and input of index plus plus. Again, we take input for matrix for let y equals to 0, y less than 10, and y plus plus. Then matrix dot push input of index plus plus dot split dot map number, and we check to console the matrix. So our input is correct. So we check first like diagonal, smallest diagonal. So the smallest diagonal. So we process matrix and number of elements. Then we create a function which is called smallest smallest. Then we took uh, for let small equals to in t. We find the smallest element. So after that, left let I equal 0, I less than n, I plus plus, let small math dot min small and matrix of I time. And we check for right diagonal if I is not equals to n minus I minus 1. So small math dot min small and matrix of I n minus I minus 1, and we return the small. So let's compile the code. Okay. So one is that's the correct output. Then we jump to fourth question. So it said longest palindrome. So question name is longest. You are given a string size and you need to count the size of the longest palindromic substring of original. So palindromic substring is when we reverse any string. So it will be equal the previous original string. So it will be longest. It will be palindromic substring or string. So we have to find longest palindromic substring. So there will be a longest palindromic substring is BAB. So that's the longest palindromic substring. So we find the longest palindromic substring. So that's the approach. The approach is first we find the all substring of the string and we check if any substring is palindromic or not, and we find the maximum length of the gi- given palindromic substring. So let me write the code. Input of one dot memory. Okay, first okay, our input is right or not. Our input is right. So for first we generate all substring 0 I less than n I plus plus. Let them to store all substring or let j equals to I, j less than n, j plus plus, and temp m plus equals to stro j or j. If palindrome of temp, if palindrome of temp, if it means if any substring is palindromic, so we find uh, max length. Max length equals to max dot max length. We didn't uh, uh, declare it, so we declare after that. Then we have to find uh, j minus I plus 1. So it will be the last index, it will be the first index, and for one base index, we add 1. So first we write the function for palindrome. Left, left equals 0, right equals to 10 dot line minus 1. Y left, left less than equals to right. If temp of left is not equals to temp of right. So return all and left will be increased and right will decrease. Else return true. Okay. So declare first where left max length equals to minus. So we console log max length. Okay. Yeah. So you will this coming. Okay, so that's the that's the code, that's the output, that's it. So that was the code and explain. That's it. Thank you.